What is going on, guys and girls? My name is Matt, also known as Razor Baker, and today I'm connecting with my most recent commentary that's going on Razor's channel. And today the story in the background will be my first high school fight, so stay tuned for that. First, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the gameplay. This is an absolutely insane gameplay. It's a KEM on free-for-all by Razor Pred, and it's on Octane using the Gold Honey Badger. But the thing that makes this KEM so special is the fact that after every single kill, he changes sensitivity. So he'll get a kill, so he'll start off at 5 sensitivity, which is his normal sensitivity. He'll get the first kill, and then he'll change sensitivity, and then get the next kill, then change sensitivity, all the way up to 20. And then once he reaches the sensitivity 20, he goes back to sensitivity 1, and works his way up again. So it's just absolutely insane. But bear in mind, in between each kill, once he got a kill, he had to stay alive while changing his sensitivity as well, which just makes this KEM strike absolutely insane. It's one of the best gameplays I've ever commentated over, so I'm just honoured, to be honest. Well done, Pred. Go and check out his channel, it will be in the description. Leave a like and comment on some of his videos. He's a really good player. So, the commentary today is my first high school fight, as I've already said, and if you've come from my personal channel, if you have visited my personal channel at some point, you probably will have seen that because it's one of my most popular videos with about 40 likes, and it's a decent story actually. I enjoy telling it. It's quite a good story, so I'm just going to tell you this. Pretty much, I was in year 7 at school. I don't know what that is in America, probably 7th, 8th grade, something like that. First year of high school, I think it is in America. So I was 11 years old pretty much, and I'd gone into high school. And I've made a lot of friends, you know, just normal high school stuff. But always there's some idiots who try and start a fight with you or something like that. Things like that. And I was kind of just winding this kid up a bit, just trying to bug him. And I was only playing around, you know, I was only messing around. And yeah, I came out the toilets and I just had a piss, and I had a cast on my arm at the time. That's the main funny thing about this fight. I had broken my wrist while playing football, so I had a big ass cast on my arm, going all the way up just under my elbow, all around my hand and my wrist and shit like that. Because I'd fucked up my wrist, I had that on my arm and my wrist for about a month straight. And this kid comes up to me and puts his hand around my throat as soon as I come out of the toilet. And I'm still buttoning on my pants, and I've got a dodgy hand as well, cast on my hand. I was struggling to button up my pants, and he puts his hand around my throat and pushes me up against the wall. And he's like, "Oh, you want to say that again, yeah? You want to say more shit about me?" Yep, great impression. Maybe a bit squeaky than that because it was year 7. But he was just shouting at me pretty much. And I was like, "Oh, fucking hell, not this, no. No, I don't have to do this." And it's like in our school, well, it was the old school. We've moved into a new school now because we got a new building built for us. But in the old school, there was just 2 toilets for the whole school. Like normally you get a year group toilets, like each year group gets their own boys and girls toilets. But with this, everyone in the school, there was just a boys and girls toilets for like 1,000 kids. And there was literally 30 kids in this bathroom. It's huge, like a massive bathroom. There's like 50 cubicles and shit like that. And I just come out of the cubicle from having a piss, doing my business, and then he puts his hand around my throat and he's there shouting in my face, and I'm like, oh fuck. There's a bit of a crowd around us and all this stuff, and then he started pushing me, and it was kind of like really shitty fighting. We was just kind of pushing each other back and forth, and then he tried to sort of grab me, and I kind of pushed him off, and then it was just going really, really badly, and it was really just scrapping, and then I saw him swing his fist back, and I was like, oh fuck no, he's gonna go and punch me, shit, I don't want a black eye. So I kind of just swung my arm up with the cast on, my big ass cast, and I just hit him over the fucking head with it twice. I was just like, bam, bam. And it was really shit, I know. It was a bit of a gimpy move, but I thought it was really funny at the time. But I was kind of shitting myself as well, because I just like beat him in a fight, and then as soon as I did that, he was like, ah, grabbing his head, and then I grabbed him in a fucking headlock and squeezed his head so tight, and then he was like, ah, my neck, and then it was just kind of like, yeah, I feel like a boss now. I was like, yeah, you're gonna do that again, huh? Just saying shit, and it just made me look like an absolute dick. But honestly, I felt like a boss. I actually felt like an absolute boss after that day. And then, went into my science lesson, and everyone's like, you alright, Matt? And I was like, yeah, I just had a fight in the toilets. And like, whoa, really? And I was kind of like buzzing about it. I think it was science anyway, something like that. And I was literally buzzing about it. And I look back and I think, shit, it's kind of immature. But it is, like, it was a funny moment in my life, and I enjoyed sharing it with you, to be honest. And then after that, I was kind of like, oh shit, I'm going to get in trouble. The next day I was thinking, oh shit, what if he tells his mum, what if he gets a lump on his head, any of this stuff. She calls my mum, I get in trouble. But, you know, it all blew away because no teachers found out we actually had the fight, because it wasn't really too much of a fight. It was just a little 30-second scrap, and I ended up hitting him over the head. But none of the people that, like, I actually had the fight with were real. No. none of the people that were actually there watching the fight actually did say anything to teachers or anyone else really. They were kind of laughing about it, but still to this day I get a few people coming up to me and like saying, do you remember that time and all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah I do, and it was a good time. It sounds really immature, but it was actually really funny, and I kind of think, you know, it's kind of good looking back at it, but some things I do regret. But I'm actually kind of good friends with the guy now, so it's all blown over, it's all sorted. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and comment down below. Make sure you go and check out my channel in the description if you enjoyed the commentary, and also go and check out Pred's channel in the description if you enjoyed the gameplay, because I'm sure you did, because it's absolutely freaking insane. Peace!